Hello, Mark Donegan, self-healing practitioner, educator, ordained minister, aka Goldilocks. Persistence because I did this video yesterday and didn't have my sound turned on for about the dozenth time trying to do these videos. And I had something important to say yesterday, and I made a great video, and then I went back and it had no audio. So, like, damn. And I really forgot what it was. There are so many important things going on right now. Getting ready for, again, 3 years now. I've been doing this for getting ready for surgery. Um, it's going to go from L5S1, which is the tailbone, up to thoracic T10s, where we're going right now. T8's really broken, so I wish they'd go up a couple levels, but we're all pretty sure that I would die if they tried. So they're going to bite off as much as they think they can do without killing me. And basically, I'm done right now. I'm just waiting for the freaking surgeon to call and give me a date. And his office has just been assholes, and he's been an asshole. I don't particularly like him, but he's the best in the field, and he's the only one that does this. And he was correct about, if we went any further, I'd probably not make it. And yeah, things have progressed to an extreme stage. There's many days where I'm violently ill, throwing up all day. Most people don't see it because I can pull myself together for a couple hours and go out and nobody sees a damn thing. And of course, I hadn't got my beating at the market a month ago by the kid with the skateboard, which is bringing all kinds of stuff up. Because I've never been a big victim before in my life, and being a victim sucks. So if somebody freaking attacks you, don't worry about the law. Beat the holy tar out of them. Worry about the law later. Times are changing. We're in weird times right now. But I am done allowing people to hurt me. I tried to do everything right. So in the market, I'm going to take the market back. My friend and all those people, the cowards. I've had to deal with that fact that I'm surrounded by cowards, and I'm not a coward. I always thought I kind of maybe was. I never really knew till I realized how much shit I get into, and then everybody leaves me, including my best friend recently on this one. So, I can't hate him because he's a coward. People are afraid. But that ain't me. And then my therapist was sitting there, and we were using the dictionary because we wanted to be precise on these words. And so he said, "Dude, you're a gadfly." And I went, "What the fuck?" Look up gadfly. I'm a gadfly. A gadfly is a person that goes around poking people, trying to make things better, but in a criticizing type of way. So people don't get them trying to do a good thing. So anyways, yeah, he identified me as a gadfly, and that's a good thing. I need to gather myself because I certainly have no friends that are going to stand up and battle with me. I always dreamed thought that's how it worked, but that's not how it works. No, you pick your own thing and you're alone the whole time. And you might have people that'll come up next to you and shoulder with you for a minute, but ain't nobody riding the whole ride with you, whatever your thing is. Now I figured out my thing. I know what it is. I love doing massage. I love doing body work. I love fighting. I love breaking a person's body if I have to. I like what I do. Because I've been doing it all my life, and I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for all of that crap. Yeah, starting to, as I'm getting older, reflecting on the fact that most people don't live through what I've lived through. They just don't make it. So I kind of defeated Darwin a little bit by my stupidity. I lived through a lot of stuff most people don't. And yeah, heck of pain. I'm up. What time is it? It's 3:30, and been up since 2. I woke up and I said, "The heck with it." Yeah, I'm like, get up and do whatever it is I need to do, and movement. I did about a half an hour when I first got up, just like on my bed, at least half hour there. And my body's just not wanting to work out today. So, and I may give it as cardio. So, kind of on these videos, I need to be expressing what I'm actually doing. And so, yeah, I'm actively, trying to get on that surgery schedule. Nephrology's cleared me. My kidneys are apparently great in shape, other than the fact that they're 20% function. But all their aspects, they're great. There's no fluid around the kidneys, which was they thought for sure they were going to find. My bladder empties completely, which again they didn't think that was going to be found. So nephrology signed me off. My kidneys are good. It's time for them to go get this surgery done. I've been through what cardio workup, uh, ENT, ear, nose, and throat workup, GI workup. That was a couple of years ago, but I've had nothing but workups for the last 3 years, and surgeries getting canceled, and the surgery last year, L1, L2, which basically was a failure, and not that anybody gives a fuck. And yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday. Was my personal family situation. Again, you think these things you're on your own, but my daughter, um, just like dumped me right after a month after my that surgery. She called me and dumped on me, and something I don't even understand to this day. But she is gone. She's estranged. She doesn't give a shit. She's let my birthdays go by, Father's Days go by, not said a word. Fuck her. Gave her my entire life. That shit is over. And yeah, she thinks she's all that because she got my dad's estate. And she doesn't realize I have all the people made sure that that happened for her. And a little prick turns around and kicks me to the curb. It doesn't allow me to be part of my grandson's life. Um, what else? That she did everything terrible that she could probably do. And she doesn't get it. She thinks she's doing just fine. And I don't think I'm ever going to explain it to her or anyone. I'm just tired of that shit. I'm tired of people fucking making me do everything right while they go around acting like assholes. And I'm just tired of saying I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not sorry at all. You fucking people. All of y'all. Cowards. Cowards. I mean, and that was the thing yesterday. You know, my best friend was a coward, didn't step up and stop something that should have never happened. Me getting beaten by a kid with a skateboard. Should have never happened. My daughter treating me like shit. Should never happen. People isolating me the way they're isolating me right now. Should never happen. I'm very familiar with it, and it's not going to happen to me now because I have reached out for the people that I need to keep me on my feet that don't make me feel like I owe them my life. And there's plenty out there if you look. But yeah, it takes some looking because most people are selfish fucks. And yeah, that's just the bottom line. They're selfish, cowardly fucks. And I'm not. Again, I'm a gadfly. I'm a person that's not afraid to do things that need to be done. And so therefore I end up doing most of them for everybody. And then I end up with this bad attitude. Finally understanding my bad attitude. So yeah, I wanted to get on here and ramble a little about that kind of thing and update about my situation. Pretty confident I'm not gonna live through it. I mean, I'm pretty confident I'm gonna live through it. The fact is that it's dangerous. It's going to be extremely dangerous. I've looked up a bunch of videos on YouTube. This got found this exact surgery where they did the exact same levels, and shit, half the people was a failure because they smoked and it completely failed. Half of them. The other 25% people that they actually worked on um, left them in either worse pain or the same pain. so, so there was only like 20 to 25% success rate on this surgery, and even those people moved all frickin' stiff. Um, so that's the reality. Is the thing I'm going towards. People don't come out of it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to come out of it, and I got it set up where basically I'm slowed down to doing nothing, but I can just keep doing a little walking through it if I want to, doing one step of everything else I'm doing. I've been very careful rebuilding my little life here without my family in it. You know, they should be in it, and my friends, they should be in it, but they're not. Thank God I didn't make it my life dependent on them, or I'd be fucked right now. Um, and yeah, I am on my own. I'm writing that shit. I could get help. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna do this stuff my way because I haven't been allowed to do it my way. And a lot of that's financial. And now I'm in this place. I don't have a lot of financial needs. You know, I spend all my money because I'm trying to eat well, take care of myself. Which, in now that they jacked the price on food, that takes everything I got. But I just had, and I never would have done this before, but I bought a mixer a few months back for smoothies, just a regular mixer, and sure enough, I'm using it. I'm making smoothies once in a while, and actually, if it hadn't been for that thing this morning, I'd have nothing in my stomach. I was getting ready to start throwing up. I went over there and I took anti-nausea medications and anti-cramping medication, and I went, oh shit, maybe I can get a little bit of a smoothie now. And so I did my best to just make one little small smoothie, and it was too thick. But yeah, I had pineapple. Throw a banana in there. Banana's always the start, and then I like pineapple, and then blueberry because I like it to look blue. And blueberries, you need a little blueberry, and then I have oat milk. I buy oat milk, and I like oat milk as my base, and then that's my smoothie. And I just had one, and when I'd done that in past years, and I'd have nothing in my belly. So I've learned how to fight, and that's how you fight. Those little take care of you things. So I don't know. I was gonna see if I could lay back down. I'm sure that I'm gonna fall asleep later today at some point, but I do have a physical doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock that I cannot miss. Going up the hillside to see a replacement doctor for my general practitioner, Justin, who I couldn't get in to see until next month. A 4 month wait. It was 2 month wait for this lady today, and so basically I'm going to be telling her that they are useless to me. They have no function. Um, and when I get a surgery date, I'm going to need a general practitioner to sign me off within a week or so, or two max. And they can't get me in 2 months, so it won't be them. And so I've already got VA general practitioner standing by because the VA did my nephrology that I'm cleared on for my kidneys. My right kidney is apparently a little bigger than my left, which is kind of weird because my spine's leaning into my left kidney, which they clearly saw. But as far as their testing was, that they're both the same size, and they just don't work real well. They've been under stress for a long time from my high blood pressure, and yeah, that really hits my energy levels. But I'm not worried about energy levels. Like I said, I've been getting my cardio in, and because we have a gym here, and it's just like use what I got, and So I've been spending a lot of time in the gym down there, more than anybody else, that's for sure. But that's just to get my cardio on the bicycle machine, so it doesn't hurt me too bad. And there's some days I gotta admit I can't use the bicycle machine. There's too much pain going through my leg, left leg, and low back. It's just like with every turn, I would just be aggravating it. And my spine, it'll sit there and pop, 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 and it's, that's wrong. You just don't do that to any joint area, much less your spine. And my lower spine, it ain't just one place; it's all bunch of them. And I don't think there's any place in my spine right now that I'm not adjusting because it's broke, it got broken and it's destabilized and gets out of place. And now it's like a daily thing. Every level has to be moved around. And it gets sickening, to tell you the truth. Just absolutely sickening. Uh, so, yeah, even if I work out too hard, I hurt my kidneys that way, you know. And if I eat too much protein to keep working out hard, then that hurts my kidneys. So, yeah, it's time for me to either slow down or die. And so, yeah, I'm trying to appreciate that I got this place to slow down too, despite the fact that everybody in my close world just dumped me and left me. But again, not for the first time, but different because this time I rebuilt my own life, my own shit over the past few years, and it's just more rock solid in their lives, and they don't even understand that. So yeah, I was trying to get that across to Mo today, and yeah, I will quit behavioral health if it gets to be much trouble, but I will continue doing the work. I just being tired of being restricted because I'm on that board, and I'm tired of being attacked because I'm on that board. And if anybody attacks me because I'm moving and shaking and getting things done on that board, I will leave. I will just be gone on and be done with it. I'm doing enough for people in society. As far as I'm concerned, I've done way enough. I could just sit home and say, fuck you all. That's what most people do. But, you know, a lot of us here at Hotel California, the ones that have chosen that path, I don't want to lock into any one place. And people want to fuck around and fight, and we're going to fuck around and fight. And yeah, they're all younger. They're all kids, and they're not listening. So it's time for me to really put some leather to their ass. All of them all. As long as I'm here. Because some fucking people don't listen. So I'll leave this on a high note because I always am on a high note, despite the fact I deal with the world's shit. And I deal with things that nobody else will because I'm not a fucking coward. So don't be a fucking coward. The world's full of them. The world's full of fucking cowards. Deal with your own shit and then step out and deal with everyone else's.